Welcome to Burrated, B-rated movies. I'm Anthony.
What is up? I'm Brian. I think it'd be funny if I was one time, I was like, it's your boy, but then they'd be like, you've never once said that. Why, after all these episodes, you're going to come in and be like, it's your boy, Brian, y'all?
Because it's the Big Boy Morning Show.
Right? They'd be like, what the hell is going on here? It clearly isn't the right podcast.
We're listening to the wrong podcast. Oh, I forgot to say, where B-rated is not a bad word.
It is. You can bring that in.
Yeah.
It's still 80%. Man. So we got something tonight that we've never done before. So I'm at my secret location.
And I'm at mine.
And Anthony's at his secret location. So we're going to see how this works out tonight. But
I think we'll still have the same energy, hopefully.
Oh, for sure. I want to say might have more, but I feel like, since we're both safe, that potentially is going to, you already said that you made yourself a 60-40. I was like, damn, to start out with, huh?
Well, it was a fast pour.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, mine's going. You can see my face. What do you got over there? You'll have to. I took a picture. I took a picture of my drink, and so when we post this week's episode,
I'll take a picture of the bottle. It's the leftover proper.
Ooh, you're gonna plan on beating somebody up.
I am.
That's what's going on.
Into a fist fight,
right?
And some Dr. Pepper Zero.
How's that turning out?
Pretty good. It's pretty awesome.
I was at the store yesterday. I ran to a gas station to grab some ice, and I've got a fifth of Fireball in my freezer still. And so I was like, dude, I should probably just grab like a 6-pack of like Angry Orchard, But then I was like, when am I gonna plan on getting smashed? So I did not purchase the Angry Orchard from 7-Eleven. Yeah.
That was quite the powerful drink.
It was. It's just the only, what do you call it? The only thing I can ever think of is it's like a good Christmas drink. Or like it feels like cold outside, maybe drink that.
Get you all toasty.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The great thing is, like when it's cold and like snowy or by a bonfire, like I said before, Rumplemints and hot chocolate, or waking up Christmas morning or Thanksgiving morning and instantly start drinking Rumplemints and hot chocolate.
You can just keep like a nice like maintained level of buzz throughout the day.
Mm-hmm. But then you don't have to brush your teeth because then your mouth just smells like mint all day long because it's just strong peppermint.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably
it's like I did my teeth.
Right.
What do you say?
Just Listerine your mouth and then drinking hot chocolate and Rumplemints. God.
Yeah.
It's gross. But so.
Oh yeah. We should mention by the time you're listening to this, we have an interview with Elsie Holt. He played Lamb Mask in You're Next, and the guy on the video instructing you how to watch the videos in VHS 2.
He was also the one that we think he made it. We think he made it at the end of the movie. So you guys watch the movie VHS 2 and then let us know if you think he made it. Pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
So
and he was also Ed in Terror Trips.
Yes. Super cool guy.
Very cool.
But
Very, very cool. And he's also got a couple movies coming out. So,
yeah,
which Watchdog and Time's Up at the end of this year.
yes. So with that, what are we watching tonight?
We are watching Driven, directed by Glenn Payne and written and starring Casey Dillard.
Maybe we should say what year. Was it 2022, 2020? When
It
was
says
this made?
2020 on Amazon. I've also seen 2018, so I don't know. These years get weird, but it's the horror movie Driven, not the Sylvester Stallone movie.
Or there's it looked like a, what do you call it? Like a 007 movie or something like that. That was like, it's like 3 rows of the movie Driven. You're like, holy shit. I know there's
I know
so
it's a
many.
very like popular title, which I didn't think about that when we picked the movie that we're going to have title confusion. So we might have to put a link to it.
It could be like me, like when I thought that I was going to watch Misery, but I ended up freaking watching Deliverance. I was like, when the fuck are ankles going to be broken? And then it's like, no, squeal like a pig. And I was like, that's not fucking ankles being broken.
Which
Damn it.
that has been on AMC like every day that I worked this last week.
Dude,
I think I can quote Misery.
Nope. I came home. I don't remember when we spoke about Misery on one of our episodes, but came home and I was like, God damn it, I had to watch that movie. And I searched for it. Probably not that hard, but I was like, I need to watch that movie and never found it. I was like, fuck this. You know, if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen.
Yeah, it will come to me.
I just want to know when she kidnaps that guy and breaks his leg, when did she turn the new leaf and become, you know, Saber's CEO?
Oh yeah, she's Joe on The Office, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, and then Robert California says, "Give me your job," and she's like, "All right." She has those big ass dogs.
Oh, that's right.
She goes from kidnapping people to running a successful business.
That's
there
true.
You go. It's the American dream, man.
Hustling.
So, all right. Driven. You got anything about this movie?
Well, so this is a movie. What is it? She is an Uber driver, basically.
Yeah.
It's a different company because I don't think they can use the name, but
right.
And she picks up a guy who I'm trying not to give away any more than the first 30 minutes. Who is who like gets her to drive him around all night and finds out he's a demon hunter.
Oh, this is Batista in Stuber, where he's a police officer.
Who needs an Uber driver?
Yeah. You ever seen that movie?
I have not.
It's called Stuber, and basically Batista, I think, had something wrong with his eyes, and so his eyes were dilated, and he couldn't drive, and so he runs into now I forgot the guy's name. God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah. And he's his basic Uber all day long. And the amount of stuff that he does to get that 5-star review, man. Shooting people, stabbing people, witnessing to hundreds of murders, you know. And you know, I've never even seen the end of that movie. So what if he doesn't even get that 5-star, man? You know,
I had heard of that movie, but I haven't seen it because I don't really think I'm that big of a Dave Bautista fan.
Right.
I mean, and I like Kumail Nanjiani, but the only thing I think I've ever seen him in is The Eternals.
Haven't even seen that.
It's pretty good.
No, I've seen a little bit of it on TV. You know, it looks funny. I don't know if I can allow my my 8-year-old to watch it. I think there's some curse words in it, but I say curse words all the time.
Yeah.
There's a difference
I think
between.
Levi is starting to pick things up, so I have to be way more conscious now because now he's walking around the house saying, "What the heck?"
Oh, it's pretty funny that they're at that age where they say something. Well,
Yeah,
they'll copy it, and you can't laugh, otherwise he's gonna be like, okay,
that's funny. I should keep doing that. It's like,
yeah,
no,
I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm
don't
gonna keep
do
saying it.
that.
No, don't say that. And then you and your wife are gonna argue on who taught him which words.
Oh yeah, that's already happened.
Yep, yep. So
I have to be careful what podcasts I listen to now because I was listening to the official House of the Dragons podcast, and like somebody used the F word.
those bastards. Was the F word even around back then?
I mean, somebody like we could say stuff. Yeah, we're on our podcast. Yeah. What am I doing? What's wrong with me?
Oh.
No, like they use the C word.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, but the other
Was that word
character
even around back then? What if they're like, go over there and get the Tesla battery? You're like, what? What the fuck? Dragons didn't have Tesla batteries. They start talking about solar.
I think they kind of updated the language a little bit to make it comfortable for us.
They had door-to-door people be like, I've been trying to reach you about your extended car warranty. And then they chop their head off.
Yeah.
See? That's what goes on.
Which I just watched the newest episode. Somebody gets their head chopped off. It's pretty epic.
You know, I feel like
not to give too much away because I know you haven't seen it yet.
I know. I'm still on I think I'm almost done with Cobra Kai.
I have not gotten past the second episode.
Dude, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny now. Where, yeah. So basically, Silver tries to, get a ton of gyms going on. So he hires a bunch of masters from around wherever the fuck they are in California.
Yeah, I got to the point where Chosen gets hired.
Did you see where Chosen gets exposed?
I did not. I'm not there yet.
Man.
I figured it would happen.
Oh,
so
like
you're
instantly, not like 10 minutes after he gets hired. Like literally, he gets hired. Then the next morning he goes in to clock in and fucking Yellow Wolf is there. Yeah, man.
See, this is my problem with that show is I feel like Silver is a better bad guy than Kreese.
Just because he's a rapper from Bama. Am I the only person that thinks that Silver looks like Yellow Wolf?
No, he kind of does, but I just feel like he plays a better bad guy than Kreese does. So then, like, once you get rid of him, like Kreese will feel less than in perspective.
I don't know. I just think that I don't know. I think that Kreese might be like a bigger like dick and everything like that. But I think that Silver is just smarter. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I like him more.
But yeah, he does Chosen pretty dirty that night.
Maybe it's my like Game of Thrones thing, but like I feel like Silver plays chess and Kreese plays checkers.
Well, I just want to see Kreese get into that fight because Chosen, he's already had his fight scene, and you're like, well, goddamn, you know. So
yeah, that's true.
I'm almost done with it, you know. Oh yeah, we're all talking about them. We forgot all about Johnny Lawrence and his son and
Johnny
Miguel, that nerd. Oh, I'm going to jump on a Greyhound bus and go to Mexico, look for people that I never even known before. Nerd.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, you saw it, right? You've seen that episode, yes?
I'm at 2 or 3 right now, so
Where he did go to Mexico.
he's already there. I think he met his
Yeah,
cartel dad.
instantly got robbed.
Yes, by the Australian tourist who lives in Mexico.
And his friends that are all surfers.
Yeah,
Yeah, nerd,
that's weird.
right?
I don't get that.
Hmm.
I guess demographics, but it doesn't make any sense.
Right. But
But we should probably get back to our main
right, went off about
our
kicking
main
ass.
So any interesting cab stories, Uber stories that we haven't covered yet?
Actually, last weekend. Yeah, last weekend my friends were in town, and I planned on getting completely bombed. So I downloaded Lyft, and I used Lyft to get from where we live all the way out here, all the way to the strip, and met the first guy. Was he was cool, had a Tesla and everything. Then I went to our bar, and we just had free drinks until about 3 in the morning. And luckily, I had some friends that were there that helped me get into the vehicle and drive home, or get a ride home. And I just remember talking to the guy. You know how far away we live from? We were at New York, New York.
Oh wow, you're a ways away.
And so I just remember talking about, what do you call it? I think fighting, like martial arts and shit like that.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah. And I remember just coming home, and it was like, holy shit. It was like 4 in the morning. I was like, God, I got to wake up in like 3 hours and take my son to school.
Jeez.
Hopefully I'm sobered up by then. Yeah. But then my kid told on me. He's like, I like my son woke up. He wasn't late for school. He woke up and he comes downstairs. He's like, Dad, you didn't get me up. I was like, I know. I'm kind of tired. And so he knows how to work, like, the toaster and stuff like that. And so he told my wife, he's like, Dad didn't make me breakfast this morning. I had to make my own waffles. And I was like, damn it. Yeah. And she's like, was he late to school? I was like, no, he wasn't late to school. I'm like, I got up and, I felt like shit, but, I made him his lunch. He made his own breakfast, I was like, but God damn, I hated life. I hated that. That next day, man, I was like, good Lord. But yeah, I did the adult thing, and I actually downloaded the a driving app like Lyft.
Nice.
Yeah, usually it's, we'll just chip in and we'll get with somebody who already has the app.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but first time
I
ever.
know, like last time I used it, we use it like when we go on vacation from the airport and back. So we don't but then it was like almost as much to use the Uber as it was to park. No, just park at the airport.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So then I felt bad. I thought too, like that. I don't know. I'll have to look into the app because I was kind of drunk when I went there, and then really, really, really drunk when I came home. But I thought that Lyft, you can add tips.
No, you can. Yeah.
Oh, well, fucking I feel bad because I didn't tip him anything. I'm pretty sure I gave him cash. But yeah. All right.
Which like Walmart added tips, or like has tips, but then they added like a screen where you put in, no, it's, what is it? It's DoorDash added a screen where you put in the tip, but then they put like a picture of a driver on the page.
Yeah.
So and I think it's like to like subconsciously guilt you into tipping more.
Look,
he has a family too.
Right.
He lives as well. It's like, okay, yeah, got it.
Right.
I'm not a monster.
He has 6 dogs and 7 cats. Yeah, but no, that's my recent update with whatever, Lyft and Uber.
Yeah. I don't think
Thank-
I have any new Uber stories or drive stories. So
No.
yeah, because I think I mentioned like Indiana Jones and his gay boyfriend.
What?
I mentioned that already. I know I did.
I don't know, man.
That was episodes ago, but I don't want to beleaguer that one again.
I don't know. How much were we drinking? I don't really. This doesn't ring a bell, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned. I can say it again.
Here we go.
So this is like way back, like years ago when I was in LPN school. And what was it? We were going to, we just needed a ride to, it was my roommate's, like it was his friend's house because he had a friend who was a girl that lived, you know, like somewhere, like I think she lived near the stadium where the Redskins play.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact name of the stadium. It's FedEx Field, I think, or FedEx Stadium. But so like we couldn't get a cab, and then like this guy like saw us, and he's like, "Hey, do you guys need a ride?" Like, yeah, okay, like we'll take a ride. We're like all like really drunk, and like he starts driving, and then he's driving in like he's driving that direction, but then he drives so far that he's driving past where we need to go. He's driving to like we're not at like an actual army base, where I think we're in Silver Springs, Maryland, but we weren't at an actual army base. He's driving towards the army base, which like a lot of these army bases.
Okay, this sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, so you know the story I'm telling, but basically, yeah, like we had to like get him to turn around, and we had to like make a plan in case he tried to attack
murder
us.
you.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, all right. Vaguely familiar. Sorry.
Yes, you remember that. It's all good. But ready to start this movie?
Yeah. I think our drinks were a little stiff on this one.
Yeah.
So might need to take a 3-minute break to finish this
Of course.
drink. Finish the drink and then
come back,
make a new one.
Yep.
And get the shit on the road.
Yeah. We're gonna come back for the beginning of Driven.
Driven.
Was that dramatic enough?
Not Sylvester Stallone driven. The
horror movie Driven.
I mean, what if
not the Indy car?
What if that is a horror movie though? You've seen Iron Man 2?
I've seen Driven with Sylvester Stallone. That is definitely not a horror movie.
I mean, how is he driving?
Like an IndyCar driver.
So like a dick hat?
Like he's not driving over people. He's not killing people.
He's like, I gotta hurry up and get over here. Amazon package is gonna be delivered.
Yeah.
And then Mickey Rourke's gonna come out and chop cars in half. That is a horror movie.
Oh yeah. What's his name? I can't think of his actual Marvel name. Like
His
Whiplash
Boyd.
or something.
His Boyd. You want your bird? Yep. And on that, let's get a drink.
All right. We'll be back. All right. And we are back for the beginning of Driven.
Liquid bubbling.
Uncorked. I feel like we've seen that a few times.
Glass clinking.
Pretty sure Pan Man was an uncorked.
Pan Man. Sylvester. Traffic whooshing. I like, I was going to be whatever the hell this is. Like when you type the closed captions.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, fuck that. I don't know what all this shit means. Like, sombering music. I'd be like, is it somber? Is it sad? You know? Who freaking knows? So it's going through a montage of a car. Yeah, obviously it's going to be a car.
Yeah.
And
Driven.
Uh-oh. See, I couldn't do that. There's like a couple jobs that I could not do. One, I could not work at a gas station. You know? Just because as many times as gas stations get robbed and shit like that, couldn't do it. And then two,
Oh yeah, forget it.
I could not be a driver, you know, like Uber, Lyft, taxi, limo. I don't know. Like I could potentially, like a valet maybe, but fuck no, not like this shit.
So now we meet our I don't want to say Uber or Lyft. Our driver.
She needs to
This
wear
is
some
Casey
gloves.
Dillard.
Look at how
I know.
cold her hands are. They're all red.
She
I'm
works for
guessing that-
ferry.
Yes. Like the boat.
Yes, like the ferryman.
Ooh, girl, spray that cool water mist on you. That's a good smell though. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She realizes something,
And she's looking up the street.
right? Like, what the fuck's going on? So, the real intelligent thing to do, get out. Ew, is it just a package in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Nope, it's a satchel.
Oh no, somebody's messenger bag.
Yeah. Guess what? That ain't yours, so just leave it in the middle of the road.
And she picks it up.
Laugh if it would have been a bomb and it just explodes at the end of the movie.
Tick.
It's
Tick,
like PSA. Don't pick up shit that isn't yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's driving and she calls into radio stations. Is that what she's doing? She's talking about how she has some rescue dogs?
I believe she is a stand-up comedian, and she is working on her routine as she drives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now we get to meet her various customers, the girls with the girls' night out.
3 Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb.
Jaeger bomb. And then, of course, the girls are like, "Oh, I love it," and then one's like, "I don't love it. Delete it.
It makes my face look weird."
Just take 57 photos." Oh, yep. Now she must be on lunch break. She's talking to a spoon.
Yeah, she's doing her stand-up routine still.
I thought she was eating yogurt. Nope. See, I couldn't drive like that shit, dude. Why is she wearing a scarf inside of her car? Your car should be a nice temperature where you don't have to wear multiple layers.
If it's cold outside, it should be toasty inside. Like you should do the opposite.
Yeah. I'm not saying you got to wear a tank top, you know.
She gets the drunk guy.
Ooh. Completely faded, trying to sleep in the back of her car. And he's like, "Oh, 1 more minute." Oh.
Okay. So then she's trying to figure out, where does he live? And
Did he just do the boom boom boobies thing?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
She asked him, is it the Brookside or the Brookwood Apartments? And then he said, Terry's. And he goes, the one with the big boom boom booms?
Oh, there it goes. That's how you separate people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the only person in this small town that has big boobs.
Right? We need to meet this Terry woman.
Everyone else is flat chested.
Right. Worth mother. Right. No sweater holders. So
I
she just
feel
had
like,
an old woman just chilling. Now there's a couple in there fighting. See, like this is some shit, man.
Oh, and this is a good couples fight because it's the don't talk over me.
When the guy tried to say something to the driver.
Yeah.
See,
Happy
fuck
birthday.
that, man. Oh, they're celebrating a birthday month, not even just a birthday day or a birthday weekend.
I feel like if you have a birthday month, you are the definition of extra.
For sure, a birthday month. But it's so funny the random people that she's getting. She's getting, you know,
And now the old man who wants to know the warranty on her car.
Exactly.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, just the randomness of every single person that you can think of. The next person she picks up is going to be like a professional wrestler.
What you gonna do, brother?
Right.
When I don't tip.
I'm trying to get to the convention center. Could you get me there? Somebody's been talking. Why does every wrestler have that voice?
Somebody mentioned Game of Thrones. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Now she's just hoping for that 5-star experience. Ha!
Yeah.
She is eating yogurt.
Why? She is. But okay, yeah, that is a good question. Why do people, in wrestling talk like that?
Yeah.
All right.
What?
So,
Does she have a plastic cup like she's getting her drink on?
Well, I think is that coffee?
It looked like a plastic cup, so hopefully it's not coffee in a plastic cup.
I mean, maybe it's Dutch Brothers.
Right. So she gets out and goes up to like a food window, and all of a sudden these shady looking guys walk up, and so she hurries and gets back in her car and drives out. Like, I thought it was going to be like an ex-boyfriend from high school or something, the way that they looked at each other, but apparently they were just assholes.
Apparently.
Bring us to the next thing. Don't be assholes.
Because then people want to run away from you.
Brings me to my next topic. Don't do drugs or don't smoke crack. Waterboy's been on so much lately.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
So now she meets her next.
But did you see that? Her next
what
pickup person. And so the person is standing in front of the building, and she rolls up, and the person's like, "Are you here for me?" No, who the fuck else am I here to pick up?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Why are you being
mean?
awkward, man?
Am I here for you? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
So he pulls down his hood finally, which I think this guy's been on Supernatural.
I was about to say, is this the guy? Is this the dad from Walking Dead? Carl?
That's not. That's not him.
I don't know his
Definitely
name,
not him.
but he has the same hair and same facial hair. But it's not showing his whole face. It's showing like either his mouth talking. Oh, here's his whole face. Or from like his nose and up with like his grumpy looking eyes. Like, will you just get me to my fucking grandma's house? I have cookies I gotta deliver. You know? And whatever she said, he's like, I assume that's a joke.
Because she asked, "Can I see your driver's?" Or he asked, "Can I see your driver's license?" I think.
Oh,
And she said, "It's suspended." It's like, none of your fucking business, asshole.
right. You contacted me.
Yeah.
Like, what an awkward thing. Like, when I got in my Lyft, like
what's your name? That's what he said. He said, "What's your name?"
Does it matter? I mean, I don't know.
Like, Nunya.
Right. I've had some of my friends where they're like, no, like you can sit there, you be like, hey, do you want to talk? If they're like, no, then be like, all right, cool. But then it's just that awkward silence, like when I sat there, like when I was driving to the strip, like he like walked around and I was like, can I sit in like your front seat so I don't look like you're chauffeuring me around? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, all right. But then I did find out like it was just a Tesla, like the car. And like I'm like 6'2", and like I pushed it back as far as it could, but like the top of my head was hitting the top of the car, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
So they're at his first stop, 22 Elmwood Drive.
And he's clenching on to that thing in his hand. Looks like a mini satchel.
Like runs out of the vehicle. It's very strange.
Right, like why can't she just leave right now?
and then just come back for him.
Or be like, get another one. So he just opens up the door and just goes in there without asking, huh?
Yeah. And she's just sitting there trying to calm down.
Either that or try to sleep.
Because she deals with this guy.
Right? Deals with everybody. All she's had is a yo play all night long. She's hungry. She hasn't had carbs in months.
And she was gonna go eat, but then those guys show up and act all creepy at the food place.
Creepy ass nerds. Another PSA. Don't be a creepy ass nerd. Ew.
Oh, okay. So she's answering the phone inside of the bag she found in her car, or she
Right.
found in the street. Okay.
Yeah, because there was a phone. I was wondering what that was because the phone was ringing, and she looked at her phone, and her phone wasn't ringing. But she answered the phone from the bag, and she's like, "No, I found it in the street." Super weird.
Yeah, but she's doing a really nice thing.
I mean, kinda. Well, she's like, "If you want your phone back, it'll be $1,000." And then when she
And
bends over to put the
somebody-
phone back in,
it looks like somebody's being murdered in the window.
like violently thrown up against the window. Either that or it's like a really rough sex scene.
Well, yeah, I was about to say it's either murder or the
Surprise butt sex.
the non-consensual stuff.
Right. But then he just comes in,
And he's back.
not even sweaty or bloody.
He says next address.
I'd be like, what? That's not how this works.
Please.
So she turns up the music. What was like, what is it? Bluegrass River Band, whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, LRB. It's I listen to him on blast when I drive through Cocaine Hills.
Drink.
So now she's spraying her spray, and she says
Essential
it's
oil mix.
with calming and tranquil mixes.
And he's like, this shit ain't common. So she sprayed it again?
It's like, okay, the way he's been acting, he kind of deserves that.
I mean, at the same time, she's also kind of weird for wearing a jacket and a scarf inside your car.
That is true.
You know, that shit ain't comfortable.
No.
You know, maybe a hoodie. Yeah. Uh-oh. So he just said, I'm willing to throw in a generous tip at the end. Wink, wink. So I think she just called him out and said, hey, you know, usually you get to one address and you drop it off. He's like, once the completion of the job, I'll throw in a generous tip.
Like, what are we on? Like your hitman job?
See,
Like, this is
here we
weird.
go. She just unzipped her jacket. I know your armpits are sweaty. So is she answering her phone now, or is she answering the other one?
Yeah, this is her phone because the other phone was an iPhone.
So I don't know who the fuck she's talking to now.
Oh yeah, now she's telling her roommate that they might have the money to pay their rent and their utilities.
Just from one ride.
I guess.
All right. Well,
If he said generous tip, we don't know what generous means.
I'm going to throw in the 20%, not the 15. You're like, that's not generous. That's normal.
I won't put a 0 on the tip line with a line through it.
Uh-oh. So he had blood on his hand, and he tapped the window like, let's go. And she went to go get her seatbelt. And there's a bloody handprint on her window.
Yeah. Okay, that'd creep me out.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck happened, man? And so he's asking her what she's doing.
Okay, this is one of those moments where I do have to put myself in somebody else's position, and it's, you know, like she's a female, she's not able to overpower somebody. Like you can't just be like, well, I'd say get the fuck out of my car,
Right.
but like that's what I think she feels like saying right now.
Well,
like, that's
she
what I
needs
feel
to
like.
start drifting and Tokyo drifting his ass, and then slam on the brakes and then fling him.
Yes.
See, I hope he turns out to be a good guy at the end. What the hell?
Now he's wiping his hand, getting the blood off his hand.
With what, a handkerchief?
I think so.
But then you still put that handkerchief back in your freaking purse or satchel.
Now she's dialing 911.
Ooh, and he jumped up and he karate chopped her phone out of her hand when she was trying to call 911. And now he's telling her to go to the next address.
Yeah, 34 Maplewood.
Who's that one guy who used to be on Unsolved Mysteries?
Oh, Robert Stack.
Excuse me. Uh-oh.
The guy that would give me nightmares as a child.
I was really pissed. I watched Unsolved Mysteries like my whole life. I never once figured out any of those mysteries.
Well, you'd always get the update.
Right. This person still hasn't been found. You're like, what the fuck? So he duct taped her hands to the steering wheel. And it's like,
fucked up, man.
Continue to drive. And then he pulls a knife out and he's like, continue to drive. Like,
he pulled out a fucking hunting knife.
A big ass knife. Sometimes you gotta let them know what you're packing. Because she's like, oh, I bet you just have like a little Swiss Army knife. No. He's packing the Bear Grylls machete.
Yeah.
But, I mean, as of right now, he just wants to,
So, yeah, like her sense of
destinations.
I get it, but like her sense of terror and dread, it like 100% makes sense. Got it.
Yeah, I'm right there with her. Especially since
you got a bloody handprint on your car and your hands are taped to the steering wheel. Yeah.
Shittily, and she just undid it.
And not by Tom Cruise. I don't know if you remember that movie.
Yes. Oh, what the hell? And now they just got pulled over.
Yeah.
Ooh, he looks really disturbed right now. He's so unhappy.
He's trying to play it cool.
The officers are looking in. She just rolled her window down all the way. You couldn't have just rolled down partially.
Yeah, really. You're doing a lot of weaving back there, ma'am.
So now she's just dropping dimes on this guy, saying he's really dangerous.
Whoa, and he gets taken out.
By
the cop does. Okay, I would put my window up.
What the fuck?
Some deranged looking squirrely girl.
No, that's a stalker. That's an ex-girlfriend. And he's like, go, go, go. What the fuck? Oh, I thought she was putting on like her fingerless gloves.
We're in a Lonely Island video.
Right. So they're all she's still just driving like, oh, so now you're friends? Now you want him to help you with that crazy ass woman who just tackled a police officer?
I mean, I guess it's like like a mutually assured safety kind of deal. Like some weird messed up stuff happened outside of your vehicle. Now
now you're cool with me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I think that's it.
Pissed. Ow. Okay. So now she's telling me to get out of the car. She's saying, get the hell out. We've done this before. It's not you, it's me. So now he's coming through that he needs her help. They can defeat whatever the hell they're going to defeat together.
Yeah.
It's like, did you forget that I'm a Uber driver who's a comedian?
Working on my stand-up.
Right. Unless they can, laugh to death. And
so now he's trying to inspire her.
Right.
To help him.
It's fate. It's fate.
Oh, and now we get our reference from the trailer, the turd spoon.
The what?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is a turd spoon?
Oh, yeah.
You remember that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. And now she's really thinking about like, should I help this guy? Or is he going to murder me? Like he's murdered everybody else tonight.
She starts to pull away and sees him. Oh, he needs his bag.
Oh. See, at this point, I'd say, I don't care about your bag. And I would continue to drive off.
Like, I can get it back to you tomorrow.
She's doing that slow roll on him. It's open, and then she drives off. Okay, I got you. Okay, one more time. Okay, I got you again. You know?
Yeah.
And now he's trying to... Oh, so now she has a heart. Get in. Get in.
I'll help you with
I'll drive you. I'll drive
your
you around
demon
to go
hunting.
kill people. You can ride shotgun now. I like how he just sat down in the front seat. He didn't move the bag, so he's sitting on that the laptop bag. You know?
Yeah, like did he move a bag?
No, he just sat down.
Okay, so at some point some bag had to have been moved and we didn't see it, or the bag is still there, but we don't know.
Oh, for sure he's sitting on it.
Okay. I feel like we're in like cold hot dogs territory right now.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
We're nitpicking. But it is what it is.
Shit'll buff out.
Yeah.
The phone's gonna vibrate on his butt.
But this is one of my favorite parts. He asked her, "What's a turd spoon?"
And please.
And then she sprays some more calming stuff.
She's and now they're just gonna become best friends. It's gonna be a comedy duo right now.
Yeah. It's like a buddy comedy, but with like a guy and a girl. Oh, it's lavender.
Ooh,
in that
it's supposed to be
spray bottle.
calming.
Yeah, but if you spray a lot of that, isn't that like really nauseating?
I don't know. Smells like Satan's
like
anus.
She said like mint and lavender.
What the fuck? And so she just keeps spraying more and more body spray. What the hell is her problem?
I think she's showing him her different sprays.
She's like, these are my stripper sprays. Like, this is Monday. This is Tuesday. This is Wednesdays. I'm off Thursday.
I think she just like varies up the scents, because if you're trying to stay calm, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again.
He's just not smelling it. What do you mean you're not smelling it, man? So they're just driving.
Yeah. So they're not demons.
Okay, so what the hell?
Oh, they're evil spirits.
Oh, there's a difference, huh?
Dark entities from another plane.
Okay. And that they're living. Kill people. He's like, look, I've been up. I haven't had a freaking, Grand Slam breakfast in 7 years.
The Grand Slam breakfast is better than the Grand Slam Witch. Because that's literally just putting everything from the Grand Slam breakfast into a sandwich, which is gross.
God. 100% gross.
Yeah.
This is like literally all of it. So you have to use like a big ass French roll as your bread.
I've had a Grand Slam Witch before, and it's not great.
How you going to fit 2 eggs, 2 sausage, 2 bacon, 2 pancakes, 2, you know what I'm saying? It's a giant
They find a way. It's not tasty.
Ass sandwich.
Yeah.
Nah. What the hell?
Oh, now he wants to crack the window.
Just a little bit. Because she has 85 different scents going.
Wait, yeah.
Her nostrils are completely fucked.
Even if all she sprayed was lavender, that's a lot of lavender to be in your car.
She did spray a ton of it. Like every other word she came out of her mouth, she was spraying lavender scent.
Yeah.
So they're going demon hunting now. Oh, he has money. Does it look like she went to the food place and she's going to say, "Kick those two guys' asses"?
Yeah, could you? Like, they look creepy.
Right.
So now he's explaining what happened, and basically his father or his grandfather summoned an entity and released a bunch of demons.
So she's saying you should at least pay for my gas. You're also buying snacks. So are you going to get paid to drive him around still too, or?
I think so. This is like on top of the promised tip in the original bargain.
But he just said a generous. He has $80. Maybe it was $100.
Demon hunting apparently is not that lucrative.
Okay. He comes from generations and generations of demon hunting.
Yes.
If he has
but
money,
apparently it hasn't materialized.
Fuck?
Who's this?
The police officer, I think.
Who looks
doing
possessed.
like the creep. Yeah, look, it is a police officer.
But he's got a cracked head.
Yeah, he probably got bit by a demon and now he's a demon police.
But he's acting more like a zombie than a demon.
Yeah, he looks kind of like he's fucking cracked out. What the hell? So he's like doing like kind of the robot where he's like,
yeah. It's like super mechanical the way he's moving.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's a pretty creepy police officer. And then he's staring into people's windows, their car windows. Uh-oh. And now here comes the driver and whatever, the guy again. And the police officer creepy's ass is gone.
But there's a bloody handprint on her side.
But that's his bloody handprint from earlier.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But where's the police officer? Under the car? So now they're just friends now? While she pumps gas, they're just talking about what their next move is.
So basically, if he dies, the curse goes away? And the demons go away?
That doesn't seem like that'd be a hard thing to get rid of then.
So then this feels like a Bo Burnham song. You know that I don't know if you know that comedian. He did like a Netflix special, and there's a song called "Kill Yourself."
I know who that guy is, and I know his songs. Maybe I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Bo Burnham.
Bo Burnham. I like him.
Yes. Man, this is.
But then at the end of the song, he's like
a tank of gas.
Yeah.
Yep, still gassing up. This is before gas was $85 a tank, or a gallon as well. Ew, she's lifting the hose up to try to
get now the
all the gas
shows
out.
Back up.
And now the cop's here.
He's going to fight the demon hunter.
He's choking him on the hood of the car. I mean, technically it wasn't his fault.
That four-sided tire wrench.
Yeah. The tire iron.
The one that looks like it could do some damage.
They're pretty tough.
The holy cross of tire irons.
Threw him a spoon. Uh-oh. Oh. Is it a silver spoon? Oh, silver gross.
Spoon. Yeah.
So he put the silver spoon inside the police officer's mouth and started foaming like he ate a bunch of cyanide tablets.
I guess she's not going to eat any more yogurt tonight.
Did you know that you're supposed to take the lids of those Yoplays? Traffic whooshing. So now she's just smashing.
So now she seems panicked.
Yeah, that police officer just tried to get him.
Yeah.
So now she's realizing that shit's real.
Yeah. He's not crazy.
So here's something. Do you think that if this was you, right, and you had this night, would you go back tomorrow and continue to work? Or would you be like, fuck
I
that?
mean, probably because for the simple fact that I feel like it's one of those situations that this is so weird that it just can't get weirder.
I don't know. Like I remember where if I was in Idaho or California, but I was at a gas station and she's like, I have literally been robbed and they took the phone cord and wrapped it around her throat 7 times. I'm like, every time you get robbed, they try to murder you by strangling you to death with a phone cord and you haven't quit yet? Like, what the fuck?
I guess it's one of those, you know,
It
you're
won't
just at that
happen
point,
again.
like you're crazy from their craziness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now they're just talking back and forth.
So, thankfully the officer lost his gun. Otherwise, that would have been so much worse.
You think if the zombie cop was just like, ugh, seeing how he was just doing the robot ticking breakdancing moves, like he'd probably be like,
Yeah.
just shooting at, 30-degree angle, 45, 80, 180, 90, 45. Like, just keep shooting those different angles like he's doing the robot.
Yeah. Like he did look like his body is trying to tell his muscles what to do, and there's definitely some type of like weird delay. It was very strange.
Yeah. So, yep. Now they're still just arguing about what the hell are we doing?
Oh no, the talisman. He dropped the talisman.
Is that how you say
they have to
it's
go
the
back.
talisman? So they got to go back to the second house where he got blood all over his head. Ew. So is that who the girl who came after them was the
from
girl
the
from the
second
second
house.
house?
Okay.
Okay. Well,
And she's asking what a turd spoon is now, or he is.
why the hell does he keep bringing up the turd spoon?
Yeah, like why does he care? I would care because that sounds weird.
I mean, you would just automatically assume what it is because of the fucking name. Mm-hmm. So gross.
Yeah, it's gross because it's a spoon that is used for turds.
Yep. So now somebody can summon the demons and they get money. And she's now talking about her and her roommate live in an old ass historic apartment. And so they need the money.
Oh, the
Wait
plumbing.
a second.
So they have to scoop the poop out of the way so they can flush. I'm assuming.
I don't know. I was just thinking that because. Never mind. That is. What the fuck?
A big plastic spoon. Oh, so it will go down.
So I don't want to be all gross, but how big of fucking dumps are you taking that it. That
Well,
you,
if it's old pipes, I mean.
you ever heard of a courtesy flush? And now he's laughing. And then the embarrassing for her, the girl, to have to tell this story. Me and my
I feel
roommates,
so bad for her.
we eat a lot of fiber. Like, so gross. Hi, I've never met you before. Let me tell you about my disgusting fucking bowel movements, and now we have a
Let me tell you about my
fucking-
turd spoon.
exactly. God, so gross.
You know how every time I have to take a dump, I have to break it up so it goes down the toilet?
So fucked in half. And now they're best friends. If there's one thing to get a lifelong bond is telling people about your disgusting bowel movements.
Yeah,
instead
really.
of murdering demons, you know.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
fucking foul.
Yes, it is. So fucked in half. That's gonna be one of them.
So now it just seems like she's like all in on this like demon hunting thing.
Well, I thought that since he said whoever summons the demons can get a bunch of money because whatever. And so I thought she was going to say, well, how about I summon a demon and then you kill the demon because we live in this old ass apartment. But no, she just decided to say that they live in this old ass apartment and then she has to chop up her poop with a fucking spoon. So
Yeah.
you know, and could you imagine being like her boyfriend and, you know, being like, what the hell is this by the toilet, babe? Oh,
It's the turd spoon.
exactly. That's that dump in my trunk.
It's too bad we had Roberto's tonight.
Right. Like when we come over here, we're only allowed to eat cream corn. So they're still just driving and talking. Oh, so maybe that's why. Oh, so that's why. Why does she have all those aroma sprays? She's like, I just like the way they smell.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Okay. I was like, what the hell? This guy doesn't know what a window is. So she rolled
Yeah,
down his window slightly and it shocked him like, oh, what kind of wizardry is this? How does the window get rolled down?
How does that work?
Right? You've had this magic all night long and you've never shared it?
Newfangled devilry.
Ooh, so now they're at the long, straight and narrow road with the street lights. Somebody's honking a horn in the middle of the night. I hope that person gets killed next.
Oh, it's she's calling her roommate.
Why? To show him the turd spoon? Hey, Grace, bring the turd spoon down. He doesn't believe me.
Yeah, here's the turd spoon.
And the fact that she's been eating with a spoon all fucking night is even more fucked up.
Maybe it's a designated spoon. So here's her roommate with a box.
Her roommate looks like her mom.
Well, yeah, her roommate does look older than her.
Yeah, her
It's
roommate
those bangs.
looks way old.
It's definitely those bangs. That hair does not do her justice.
She looks like is it Suzanne Summers?
Yeah.
Oh, Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, you can go with Barbara Streisand. Yeah. Like a younger Barbara Streisand.
So this guy's just testing the fucking silverware, sniffing it.
He needs a silver spoon or something.
I think when he puts the silver inside their mouth, they just start gargling white foam.
That's right.
And so what? You see him sniffing it? Like, is this a turd spoon? No.
I smell no poop.
Like, why is he sniffing and like shining them all up? So she's trying to get as much silver, like they're fighting werewolves now.
Apparently.
So she took her roommate's ring.
Yeah.
It's like, do you guys want to at least come up and say hi? She's like, no. I don't think that's her roommate.
I think that's her roommate, and she was politely asking her, do you need to come inside and pretend to have a conversation for help?
No, I think that's
what that was.
her mom's friend. And maybe she was trying to pick up on her mom or on the guy. But he just called him out and said, all this shit's fake. So your silverware is just utensils and your jewelry. Look at that big ass chain. You ain't fucking little Bow Wow.
So he can smell silver?
Maybe he's anemic and he rubs across his face.
So he was complaining about the music earlier, but now he wants her to put on music.
See? What? You hear my cat going all crazy? Crazy ass cat. So now he's trying to talk to her about past relationships.
Yeah.
Who's
We're
Jen?
gonna get all confessional now.
I mean, at this point, if you guys are going to murder everybody together, you might as well just get it all out in the open.
Oh, so they just recently broke up.
Or how awkward would it be, like, if you go and like murder 12 people together, and then it's like, all right, forget my number. Don't ever tell anybody
Yeah.
about our night together. Like, you know, if I came up to you and I was like, hey, Anthony, you're never going to believe this, but 6 years ago, I picked up this person driving Lyft and we murdered demons like all night long. Like, no.
I mean, I wouldn't immediately believe you, but at the same time, I couldn't deny your experience.
You're just like, yeah. I also failed my PCP drug test the next day.
That's probably also much more likely.
Oh, so now she's coming out that she never cheated on Jess, which is a girl. Yeah.
Oh, so her girlfriend was just jealous and controlling.
Crazy. Well, yeah, because you're out all night driving around these crazy ass people. You know?
I mean, yeah, that's
Super-
gotta make people uncomfortable to be in a relationship with somebody who's a nighttime Uber driver
Right? That'd be hella hard.
or a ferry driver.
Yeah. Like, because Fairy isn't even real. It's, what is this? Some kind of made up movie shit?
It's what it sounds like.
So now this guy's like, I don't know, is he trying to be comforting? But he's like stiff arming her shoulder.
Yeah.
He's like, you got this. So now I think they both just need to get new jobs where they are
Okay, so she thought, oh, it's okay for you to tell her the truth that we're fighting demons.
yeah, because then she's for sure gonna allow me to continue to drive for Fairy.
Yeah, because you meet demon hunters.
Yeah, because then that'd be pretty funny too, where there's like, hey babe, you just got off of work? Yeah. How many clients did you have last night? Just one. I drove around all night long. We killed demons for 17 hours straight.
It
Like,
was great.
No, you didn't. Like, where the hell were you, you know?
Yeah.
No, trust me. Demons are walking around us. Oh. So he's like, you need to do this because maybe you want to buy a new toilet or break your lease.
Well, yeah, you could break your lease if your toilet doesn't work and they won't fix it.
Right? So
I mean, they can't legally hold you to that.
Unsanitary. You know her toothbrush is fucked.
That was probably like the first exploratory thought into unclogging the toilet was just take something and jam it in there.
So gross. Plungers don't work. God, look at I thought all those were dead bugs, but it's rain. I was like, that's how long she's been driving around all those dead bugs. So now he's teaching her
how to fight
kill
demons. Salt and sage.
I mean, that sounds like good seasoning.
So it kind of feels like he's a very experimental demon hunter. Like he doesn't have like a full, plan yet.
Like he's like, I've never tried this before. It might kill them. It might double their size.
I don't know.
Well,
the thing is, it didn't seem like he knew why it worked. He just knows that it worked.
So she's in her car and he's on top of it talking, and then all of a sudden his body falls off of the top of the car. What the fuck?
It's very strange.
Oh, so now she gave him his necklace or her necklace. And she's like,
Oh.
that is real silver. And he's like, oh, really? And he pulls out a big ass magnet. He's like, silver doesn't stick to magnets. Jaeger bomb. So then her
Your
ex-boyfriend
boyfriend bought you some cheap garbage.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to turn green on your neck.
Well, sucks to be her and her green ass neck. What the hell?
So she
I missed
hit
it.
the brakes
I
or
blinked.
did she hit something? She got hit.
I blinked and I don't know what the fuck happened. Why'd her head hit her steering wheel? All right. Oh, she rear-ended somebody. Did she rear-end somebody,
Oh.
or did she get rear-ended?
I think so.
Look
Well,
behind. They have car lights behind them.
So did she get hit?
Well, she's saying we can't call the police, and he's like, I have money, we can pay him off.
He's around the back of the car.
Yeah. So she was rear-ended, but yet he said he's going to give money to pay him off. What'd you say,
I guess.
bitch? He better have money to pay me off.
This is Glenn Payne, by the way. This is the director.
Nice. Glenn Payne. You need to follow the rules of driving. 4-second rule. Everybody who rear ends a person, they get the ticket. All right.
Exactly. Follow the rules of the road.
But he's like, oh shit, I'm trying to do a scam where I rear end you, but then I make you pay for my bumper.
Oh, so that's his bag, the one she has.
Uh-oh. Like, I'd kind of be creeped out.
Yeah, this feels weird, right?
Right? Like, how did I, I'd say,
I'm
is
not a
there
firm believer in
what is it,
coincidence,
Apple
but
tags?
yeah. Well, maybe this is like before Apple tags.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, how would you know where I am? And then you rear-ended me.
True.
Oh,
and she gets
just
grabbed.
got body snatched. Ooh.
So he's a demon.
And now he's real mad. So the guy who doesn't follow far enough back is trying to grab the dude's bag.
Yeah.
And he hit him in the hand with like a piece of silver, with like a ruler.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Go save the girl. What the fuck? Is she dead? Oh,
No,
he's whispering something into her ear. What the fuck? Did he just
smacked him in the face?
He just like poured baby powder on his hand and pimp slapped him across his face. A gigantic
that does work.
A gigantic cloud of smoke came from his hand when he pimp slapped him.
It's like if
the girl.
LeBron James was attacking people.
Mm-hmm. Except as I could say some stuff. Uh-oh. Okay, so now she's okay. So the demon hypnotizes people just by whispering in their ear? It's the Yin Yang twins?
Yeah. Whisper, whisper.
Hey, little Molly, whisper in ear. Become a demon. And so this is the first time he's ever driven? Because he's like, how am I doing? And he's going 4 miles an hour.
Yeah. It's
He's
like
I
me
miss
being
you,
taught
Mama
how to drive
Speed.
in a parking lot.
I miss you, Speed. And they're like, what the fuck was that? Were those the other cars?
This is like Ricky Bobby.
Exactly.
When he's making his comeback.
Mm-hmm. He's like, how fast is it going? 20. Embarrassing, man. Yeah, so now he realizes that her going, I'm guessing she's
The
going
speed
like
limit.
upwards of 20 miles an hour. This is a lot faster.
Yeah, so much faster than having no idea what you're doing.
Right. Okay, so now they're looking for a specific cedar tree.
And apparently they know what a cedar and a juniper tree are, which means they are 100% smarter about trees than I am.
Nah, not me.
It's like, that's a tree. I
No.
know trees.
I know them all. Maple, pine, fucking I don't even remember the ones in my backyard now. Thank you, whiskey. Crepe myrtles. What the hell? So I still think it's funny. He's like, I have money. But when he went to his backpack, he had like 80 or $100. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, good for this guy murdering people and only had one spot of blood on his hand.
I know, he's very efficient.
You know?
And he doesn't even have to dress up like Dexter or Patrick Bateman.
Good God. Sorry, got me.
You got a hot shot?
Yes. My friend came into town this weekend and she's like, yeah, I can tell that you are drinking, especially by the end of the episodes, Brian. I'm like, fuck. Is it that obvious?
Is it that obvious that we're that bad at the end of the episodes?
That we're awesome? Or is it funny?
I think for anybody listening that late in, it's funny.
Yeah. It's also pretty funny because she was asking about our cat. And so I was telling her, she's like, wait a second, you already told me. No. I listened to your podcast where you talked about your cat. She's like, so I already know about it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Are we too confessional?
Fuck no, I think that's what makes this funny.
Yeah.
I think how many times I said that I farted in the morning, a bunch of people are just like, really, Brian? And I'm like, all right, well, I still am a shy farter and pooper, I guess. But somebody now everybody in the world
at work
knows that I fart.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned that to me at work and they thought it was hilarious. So yeah, it wasn't weird. So we're two-seater.
Ooh, here they come. Finally, they found
it's a street, not a tree.
That's a Bruce spruce. See, and now you always got to be looking like there's a car coming at me. Do I need to swerve and hit him? You know?
Was that just like build tension?
Right. She's staring at the car, and then all of a sudden you see the car drive by and flip her off like, fuck you looking at, bitch. You know? Like, gives her both birdies like, you got a problem?
How
like,
rude.
What are you staring at me for? So he says the perks of it are great, but there's not a lot of satisfaction. You mean to tell me that you get paid millions of dollars to kill demons and that's not cool?
But apparently learning how to kill demons is fun. I mean, I've never been Buffy before, but...
Right? I'd be like, are you sure you got to do this?
Yeah.
Like, what if you...
Did you just like go on your like your holiday between high school and college and just never get off of it?
What happens if you got silver on like the front of your car and you just fucking rammed them? Boom.
That would work.
I'm pretty sure it would.
Like a Himalayan salt slab of silver.
Like rhino lining paint silver your car. And then just ram all these bitches.
I mean, as long as you like bang the body back out, everything's good, right? As long as it's your clunker.
No, so I think you should rhino line it first, and then. Do you think spray paint silver is silver?
You could. I mean, I don't know how much silver is in a silver paint.
It tastes pretty silver.
So
Smells pretty silver. Is that what you?
yeah,
Right.
I don't know how silver it is though.
I'll bring over some silver paint in a brown brown paper bag tomorrow.
I don't know if I want to huff.
We gotta know if it's the. Then we can be like, the juice is loose, and then
Yeah.
So they're at their next destination. Is she wanting to get out and go
Yes.
with him? But he's like,
Uh,
no.
But she's asking a lot of questions.
Like, hey, can I just hurry up, go in here, kill this person, come back?
So she needs to stay in the car.
I'd say, hey, lady, the quicker I go in and murder them, the quicker we come. Like, but I feel if they're going to kill like Dracula, like, shouldn't they do this during the day?
I mean, yeah, because like John Carpenter's vampires, like they went in during the day and just started mowing fools down.
Yeah. So now she's like, I think that we should make like hand signals in case something goes wrong. Like, it's like the same Talladega Nights. He's like, I feel like we're wasting a lot of time now. Like, I'm just going to go in, murder them, come right back out.
It's like Sir Galahad and his knights.
Oh,
you know how
shit.
everything he just said was cool?
And
You
then
just ruined it.
Yes, exactly. Oh, and now
There's that
apparently
girl,
yeah.
like the weird girl from before who killed the cop.
And now all of a sudden,
And-
Stone Cold Steve Austin is there,
Yeah.
and they're all just gonna go and fuck this dude up,
Yeah. And she's not going to try to like stop him or something.
honk the horn.
Yeah, like at least be
There
annoying.
you go.
Okay,
now
there you
you're
go.
honking the horn. But so when you become a demon, you just become a hip
And he
hop,
gets
pop,
tackled
lock,
by
and
a
dropper,
demon. Yeah.
huh?
He got
When you
tackled by
become
a
a
demon,
demon-
and here comes
God damn it. Go. What the fuck? So anyways,
Powder
when you
to the
become a
face.
demon, you just become a fucking break dancer, and your number one weakness. Well, I mean that does kind of make sense. Powder
Well,
on the
I think
floor,
that's
you
the
slip
salt
and
and sage.
fall.
Yeah. I think that's the salt and sage though.
No, I'm going with baby powder. It's either baby powder or like anthrax. You just
Well, if
go
it's
to-
anthrax, then like everybody's dead.
No, because he's throwing it away from his body. he's upwind from it.
Okay. Okay, Brian.
Yeah. Just go to CVS, pick up a bottle of anthrax, and then go out hunting demons.
Agree to disagree.
Oh, is it at CVS or Walgreens?
I
You-
don't think they sell anthrax.
It's right there by the talcum powder. I think. So now he's upset.
He's mad at her.
Even though he would have just had to take on 4 or 5 demons at once.
Yeah. Like she freaking saved his life.
I asked you to wait in the car. She did wait in the car. She was honking at you. And then when you got jumped by 4 demons, you can
yeah.
only hold anthrax powder for one good pimp slap. After that slap's gone, the powder's gone, man.
Okay, so he gets mad that she honks when he's sneaking out the back door, but like maybe you should have like sent a text message being like, I'm coming out the back door.
You always let them know when you're, at the back door.
Yeah, like a little bit of communication doesn't kill you. Like you
Yeah.
can't blame other people when you don't communicate.
See?
I have learned that.
What a hater this guy is.
Such a turd. God.
Let me be clear. I'm on a mission.
on a
You
mission.
work for me. That's such a weird relationship.
Okay. Well, fuck your mission. Get the fuck out of my car, asshole.
Yeah. I'm on a mission. You work for me. I said, like, you know what? Ding, your ride share has ended. And then, like, just drop him off.
Yeah. You want to be rude.
Right. But then at the same time, she's acting like they've been best friends for like their whole life. And I was just like, oh, you're no longer my friend. And I was calling her Emerson instead of, is Emerson her first name?
Yeah, that's her
Fucking
first
hope
name.
not. Her first name is
That's her first-
Emerson.
Her first name is Emerson.
God, her parents are nerds.
Emerson, yeah. It's on the Amazon X-Ray.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Thank you for standing up for yourself.
Good
Tells
for
him to get in
her.
the back.
Passengers need to ride in the back. So damn, so this weekend, when I jumped in shotgun, was I a dick?
Well, there was a bunch of y'all.
No,
I'm
it was
assuming.
just me. Just me by myself, to and fro. Like on my way home, I could have said, hey, dude, like I might have been roofied on my way home, and that's why my friends put me into the car. Who knows? But yeah, on the way there, I sat in the front seat. The way back, like there's so much like I fucking don't really remember.
Okay, so this guy really is a dick because, like, if she's like all in on your weird demon hunting mission in a night,
He probably loves her and doesn't want to get her hurt.
you should probably just fucking roll with it, man. Like, because nobody's gonna like believe in your weird stuff.
I feel like after tonight they're going to get married and they're going to last forever. You know, they have fought
gonna
so
Put their engagement announcement to Bruno Mars.
I've been with my wife for goddamn 17 years. 17 years. And we haven't fought half as much as this guy and this girl have in this one night. So I think they're going to try to hurry and get all their fights in right now. And then for the rest of their life, they're not going to fight or have any kind of arguments at all. What do you want for dinner? Oh, I want this. Perfect. Yeah. Oh. So now they're just going to make up again
He's apologizing.
because he pulled out his leather bind book. So the essential oils are part of what he needs. It was
Oh,
fate.
someone. That's
The
okay.
farrier.
This is supposed to be prophecy. Like, this is stupid prophecy.
No. Yep, the farrier. No. I'd say shut up.
I think it matters very little.
No.
This
Either
is a
way.
non-specific prophecy.
No. Farrier. So she's way more better looking than he is. Or the car driver. You see?
A farrier. Oh, a farrier is somebody who handles horses.
Yeah, you the horsepower of your car. Fucking Emerson. All right, quit being a hater. Go kill some demons and then get married and just start pooping out babies.
You think they're gonna like argue and then fuck it out?
Right?
I feel like that's we're at like weird buddy comedy, male female territory that it feels like something's gonna happen. Yeah, I get it. Okay, I'm starting to get that vibe.
Well, yeah, because look, they're in a vacant hotel parking lot.
That neon, it's pretty powerful.
I mean, we've all been there, get into a entire huge argument with a random stranger that you just met, and then you instantly start making love, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how it happens.
All the time. That's how my great grandparents met. This exact same scenario.
Yeah,
he, he was in a cab killing demons.
Yeah. You know, the typical love story.
Yeah. And so now she's saying the only reason why the demons are attacking them is because he keeps attacking them. So it's a Blood and Crip gang now movie. If one of the gangs backs down, the other one hopefully will back down as well. Or they could take it as a sign of weakness and go full force at you.
Yeah. So now we're having this full sprung conversation about like all the murders in the town and are they really demons, and they're really hashing it out like this is a full-blown argument.
What if it's not? What if it's just that's the guy from Memento? This is the prequel to Memento.
It could work. I mean,
I like how, man, they've been driving for so long.
So he's going to get out of the vehicle.
Boom. Child locks on. Gets him every time. Oh, so now all of a sudden she's going to act like a Jaeger bomb for real. And it's like, thanks for Riley Theory. Woo, this feedback, blah, blah, blah. Like you weren't willing to just fucking murder demons together. He still has his bag. And
does
now
she still have his bag?
Now it looks like they're doing a shot from like a Hangover.
Yeah.
Oh, and now she's going to start catching feelings. And she's going to go back and pick him up. She's sprung. Already off that D. You know, we haven't even noticed yet is what kind of car is she driving? Obviously, it's new. It has like a nice push start fob and like the knobs and everything.
Yeah, it's got the full heads-up display like I have.
I hope it's not like a fucking Nissan Leaf or something.
Or a Prius.
Jesus. See, is everybody in this town a fucking idiot?
It's like, yeah, your vehicle's here.
Then she sits there. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Yep. So what we were thinking was that every single time she's going to pick someone up, there's like, are you my Lyft driver? Yes, I am. Who the fuck else would stop right in front of you? Uh-oh. So Jess and Grace
have been drinking.
Did they cheat on, like, I feel if your roommate cheated with your significant other, then you would get a new roommate.
Yeah, because that would be it.
Right? But did she ask her, like, Jess must have gotten into some drugs because she's like, are you okay? You're wobbly. Oh, no, we just drank some whiskey.
Well, she's nicer than me.
Nah. I hope that she fucking still charges her. That'd be funny. So she's like, oh, I guess I'll just get a cab instead of you. And she's like, I'll just drive you. Nah.
That'll be $37.50.
Exactly. plus fucking all the other shit. So now
it smells like it's so. She mentioned the lavender.
Or says it smells like hippies. Do they ever complain about it? So what the fuck? All right. So now she's saying that Grace was saying that she was with a really nervous man earlier. That's it. Oh yeah. Did Grace also say that you look like shit?
Yeah,
he's trying to pick a fight with her for no fucking reason.
Oh wow, we're gonna get to the relationship stuff now.
So now Jess is assuming that she cheated on her with a man. And she's like, there was never a man. You know? I'd say you need to get in the back. And you also need to pay me the $37.50 plus tip. Good God. Drink is good. So now they're just having a lover's quarrel.
So it was a lack of passion that. Oh, and she threw salt and sage on her.
Oh, I thought that she did the pimp slap. Actually, yeah, she did. She did get a blow to the head. She's like, how'd you know?
Do you read minds?
Right. So, yeah, what were you going to say? They were fighting?
Yeah, they're like, it just like this fight, it feels very autobiographical. It's very specific.
Yeah. This person.
But that's good though.
Yeah. This person. She's the insecure one. Jess is. Jess, you need to quit wearing so much blush and quit being insecure. Emerson didn't ever hook up with a guy. She's just been killing demons. Seems like Jess needs to kill some of her own internal demons. Boom. Dr. Phil these asses. That'll be $747, please. And I'll see you next week. So you think Jess is a demon? She just threw the baby powder on her.
No, please, I feel like...
I guess it isn't anthrax right now because they're in a closed car.
Yeah.
And that's why.
I think it would make the scene feel weird if she was a demon.
What if it was just like fucking like people's ashy ass like skin from their feet and that's what they're throwing on people and they're just like, oh God. You know?
That would be worse.
Yeah, that's why people are dying. Because like that's fucking gross.
I would rather die of anthrax than die of that.
Yeah. There's a couple things that, you know, I'd say, let me die. Like if I fell into that carp pond, fuck that shit. Disgusting ass carp. What'd you say? Somebody's going to try to kick you and poop on you?
Apparently her ex was a farrier.
Whose ex?
Her ex, the driver.
Emerson's Jess was a farrier?
Yeah. Jess was a farrier.
Jess looks like a sucker. Jess needs to get her roots redone. Jess being so rude to Emerson. We're Emerson team. All right, Jess. I thought we were finally getting to a good place. What the fuck are you talking about? Ever since you got in the car, you guys were fighting. So now, I don't even know. At this point, there's two women fighting in the car.
I feel like this is really good. This is really heartfelt. It's like on the edge of on the nose and just right.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And then she's like, I'm getting out of the car. And she's like, you gotta trust me. And then she's gonna try to pill out, but she drives like a electric car.
Well, this is one of those things where it's like you're making a movie and this is your car, so you can't drive it like you stole it.
Oh, yeah. She's like, you can't fuck my car up. Oh. She's driving crazy. What the fuck? She's driving around in the cemetery? That's not a road.
Yeah, she's not even driving on a road anymore. What the heck?
Emerson, quit being crazy. Starts e-brake. What the fuck?
So now he's taking on 3 demons.
With that satchel full of anthrax.
The more salt and sage.
What if it's just pure salt? It's pure salt and it just burns their eyes real fast. They're like, fuck, that really stings. This is going to be a mild inconvenience tomorrow.
I love that you see demons in her backup camera.
Hell yeah, you do. Oh, fuck. These
A
demons
bunch.
can run? And they just give up like, oh, fuck this. I'm too tired. I'm getting too old for this rig.
We're not going to catch up.
I'm getting too old for this Riggs Murtaugh, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, Riggs and Murtaugh?
Yeah, you know, one of those demons were going to retire tomorrow, so that's where they quit. So, ew, that just looks like a turd in a bottle.
It's a necrotic dead finger.
He's like, thanks for using your poop spoon. I scooped this out of your toilet and I put it in this. This is how I make my fucking chloroform.
Yeah, that's his grandfather's finger.
Good God. So fucked up. And as many people as he's fought, he still looks like he's just, got out of the shower. As much anthrax as he's been throwing around tonight, look how clean that sweater is. Not a speckle of fucking dandruff or anything on it.
I know. He's a very well coiffed.
He's like, I like to kill people, but I stay clean while doing it. It's a Honda something. I just saw her steering wheel.
Oh, yeah, I saw a Honda, yeah.
So now they're going to the mall.
He's like, I'm a demon hunter, but I take showers. Oh, they're in Tupelo, Mississippi.
All right. That's a real place. I thought they were going to the Stranger Things mall. That's a huge ordeal. What the hell is going on here? So the farrier is now her. The demons are trying to cover their track. They're in the car dealership.
Okay, so if we weren't in a demon movie, I would think this is just some conspiracy theorist guy, trying to confirm his theory.
And look, she still thinks that her fake ass chain is made out of silver. And she wrapped it around her knuckles like she's going to go and just haymaker in all these motherfuckers.
Yeah, like she's got brass knucks on.
Right? She's going to go try to knuckle dust people. She ain't going to do that. Look how looks like she's wearing that Billy Idol song, Mo, 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 where he has that necklace in his hand. That's how loosely it is around her hand.
Rebel Yell.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
here we go.
He just got
head bonked the demon hunter.
From
That's the girl from before.
That girl is just tough, man.
So it is real silver because she burned her skin.
Oh, maybe the necklace is silver, but the
chain or the
medallion, the cross
is not. Okay, that's a good twist.
See, but look at that. She, the stalker ex-girlfriend, that's who she is, from house number 2.
Oh, that's right.
She's still just out there. Man, apparently...
She has a really good, sinister look.
She did.
And now her car is surrounded.
Oh, good thing you can put it in drive and drive over these people. But no. She opens it.
I think that's the creepy guy from earlier.
I think all these people are the people that were from earlier.
Yeah, the guy on the driver's side was the guy at the food stand.
Was it? So what the fuck did she have in her hand? Some Bubblicious bubble gum? Oh no.
Is he a demon now?
Yeah, because she whispered in his ear about her dick. And whatever he just stepped on. Uh-oh. So now he's been turned into a breakdancer demon. And so now they're yelling at her through the car. So now he's saying, yep, you didn't even want to help that guy in the beginning. I like how he has jaundice of his chin now.
Do you think he's playing? Like he's trying to play one of them?
I don't know. Well, you saw his eyes. They did that gloss over white for a second. And then he went back to whatever. But he did get whispered in his ear for a long time.
Yeah.
So now she's still looking at him. I have no idea what's going on. So, uh-oh.
Oh, so he is possessed.
His possessed and... okay, so the demon said he's going to kill, like, I don't know,
The body.
her love. And she's like, don't kill her. And he's like, her? I'm going to kill him. So now she's has a thing for the demon hunter.
I guess. Yeah.
And
She's going to open the door.
child lock. Bye, bitch.
So he's faking it.
Okay.
I mean, wipe your nose blood off my hand. She punches him in the face.
No, did you see what the fuck is going on? So she needed his blood to do something to activate whatever's in the back of the car. So
Yeah.
she let him in, sprayed him with the lavender, punched him in the nose, wiped his nose to get blood on her hand, and took his blood and wiped it onto whatever device that he had in the back of the car, which is now making everybody fucking go into epileptic seizures and foam at the mouth. And I think she just
Yeah.
killed all the demons. Have fun drinking all that horse cum. And fucking everybody just drove off. Has Phil to get your ass whooped. Yeah, you don't know that guy. She's wiping the blood off her hand finally. Like she got a big old cut on it.
Yeah.
It would be
She has a cut and she has his nose blood.
right. He's like, my blood isn't the nasty thing you've touched today. It would be pretty funny. So
That
was
we
he
know of.
joking or no? What if he's like, what the fuck? I wasn't joking. Or I was joking, so you didn't have to punch me. But
Yeah. We don't have a ton of context there.
well, shit'll buff out. Anyways,
Yeah.
he's happy that whatever they did. So they defeated the demons,
I guess.
and now he's gonna go home and burn the book and see if he gets anything. What if it's like fucking Link from The Legend of Zelda comes up? He's like, "Here you go. Here's a fucking trophy." So she just hugs him and then gives him that like
Hits his head.
flirtatious like slap on the head and push.
Yeah.
She's gonna say, "You want to come back to my house for some coffee?" Oh, and here's how you know they're gonna be in love. He turned her radio station up. And it plays a love song. What the fuck? Hey mom, hey dad, how'd you guys meet? Oh, I was fucking driving for ferry, and your dad was going
We
around
were
murdering
hunting
people and
demons.
being a dickhead to me. And at the time, I liked boobies, but now I saved his life from being killed by all the other zombies with anthrax. And now they're just cruising down Main Street, I'm guessing.
That looks like Main Street.
What the fuck? They're at a
I
hospital?
mean, I don't know this Main Street.
Like, all right, we should get to the hospital. Seeing how we've had one hell of a night. Is it a hospital or is it like a fucking hotel? Well, I don't know. And now he's like, here's looking at you, kid. And does like finger snap point wink.
Oh yeah, he totally did the here's looking at you kid thing.
See you in hell. And fucking gets out of the car. Her makeup is really weird looking right now. So now she's staring at him through the rear view when he's getting his stuff from the trunk. Oh, waving goodbye one last time. There's got to be another jump scare where he's going to get tackled or something.
They feel overly focused on her window, so I don't know where to look.
Well, I always thought she was going to open up her mirror, like, holy shit, that's what I look like. She's instantly... He hasn't even walked away from the back of her car, and she's trying to get into her fucking comedy routine.
Yeah.
All right. A turd spoon. God, she...
And now I think we flipped forward. It's like a flash forward here. Oh, she's at a comedy show.
I hope he's in the crowd.
Oh, open mic.
Open mic. Just like Dee from Sunny in Philadelphia. She's going to start dry heaving. See, like there's so much shit that I don't know, man. She just parks right up front, huh? That's not even a parking spot.
Well, maybe it's like right off of the street. It's like a small main street. Like my hometown has a small main street. And that's our movie.
She's going to do it. Hell yeah. All right. Let's grab a drink real quick and come back.
All right. And we'll be back with final thoughts on
Driven.
All right. And we're back with final thoughts on Driven.
Coming in hot.
A little too close. My bad.
Was it too close or was it too much 60-40s?
That was just the one.
Oh. See, I think that we're always different. Like, I try to start out as a reasonable adult with, a reasonable pour. But then I think towards the end of the night where I was like, oh, this is my third or fourth one. I'm going to I don't give a shit.
Like the pours get stronger.
Taste buds get weaker, but then your drink gets stronger, which doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah. Like there's sometimes like, if it's a long night or something, like I want to say, thankfully, like I can come to that point where I'm just like, dude, I'm not going to finish this drink. But I also don't come to the point where I'm just like, dump it out. So like, I won't finish my drink. I'm just like, fuck this. I'll put it on my counter. And then the next day I'll wake up and I'll like do my dishes, or I'll like I'll empty it out. And like when I empty it out, like there's a huge ass whiff of liquor. I was like, fuck, that's how I ended the night, was drinking that drink. Like, Jesus, man. Like,
yeah,
that night that I freaking came home, they gave me like a to-go cup. And so like I didn't drink it because like I was like, dude, I'm way past my limit of drinking, And so I came home and I was put it on the counter and my wife is like, you gonna drink that? And I was like, fuck no, I'm not gonna drink that shit. Fucking dumped it out, dude. I swear to God, it was like pure Jack. Like, it was, good Lord. And I was like, this is how I ended the night. Like, yeah, man. Shit got real. Shit gets real.
man.
But
so with all that being said, what do you think about this movie?
I thought it was all right, man. Yeah, I think the storyline was pretty good. Pretty, what do you call it? Like, what the fuck? I can't even think. Um, Original. God damn, that's the fucking word. Original. You know, I would like. I'm not. We're not film critics. Um, More gore, I guess, or like if they were like death scenes or something. But then at the same time, it kind of wouldn't make sense either. Like I
Well,
thought it was all
yeah,
good.
I think for the tone of the movie, that if you add too much gore, it kind of like
Yeah,
starts to offset whatever it is you're going for. So I get it. I mean, we're used to more gore, but I feel like
yeah, that's
the
what.
the amount of death you get in this movie, it works for the movie.
But did anybody really die?
I
Think about
mean,
that. I mean, there were no. Don't get me wrong. There were some creepy ass scenes in it, like the fucking when the police officer got tackled by that girl. Then all of a sudden the girl's like, "Hey," and tries to get into the car. Like, what the fuck? Like, what a psycho, And then the next scene, like the police officer's fucking robot dancing, looking in the car. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? But then the fact that ex girlfriend stalker type chick kept coming back and back and back. You're like, what the fuck? So that's the yeah, I guess you don't need a bunch of gore for that to work.
I feel like the creepiness in this movie comes from the human interaction, and it works.
Yeah.
I think it's enough. Like, you don't need a ton of gore, and you kind of get the horror feel that you're looking for.
Yeah. I
So
thought it was kind of a cool.
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was a cool idea too about them, I don't want to say hypnotizing or whatever, whispering instead of the normal bite them in the neck or scratch them and, infect them with blood and shit like that. Like, the hypnotizing or whispering in their ear, whatever they were doing to them. That was a good twist on the normal biting them and killing them type of shit.
Yeah, I mean, the rules of like demonic possession were different, but they were at least like rule consistent,
Yeah.
so it works.
I also liked how those zombies were like, fuck that car, and started running. There's like, forget it. The car drives way faster
Yeah.
than we run. So let's not even waste
like-
our time, everybody. Get back to the fucking
You have sentient demons.
get back to the goddamn cemetery and let's just walk around here for a bit.
Yeah, we're good. We'll catch up later.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
No, I
that was an interesting moment.
Yeah, no, I think that was I thought that was good. Yeah, I thought, overall pretty decent.
Yeah, it was
just
it was fun. It was like a nice change of pace from our normal like heavy blood and guts.
slasher, like those type of shits.
Yeah.
Them kind of horror movies. But
Oh yeah, absolutely.
no, I liked them. Thought it was all right.
Yeah,
Um,
it's pretty fun.
yeah, I mean, next time I take a Lyft or Uber or something, I'm gonna be like, okay, drop me off here, 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 and here. And if they say I can't do that, I'm gonna be like, the fuck you can't,
And I'm a demon hunter. Don't ask any questions.
right? It was fake.
I
that
have
brought
my
us together,
satchel,
right?
my messenger bag full of
Anthrax.
of of smelling salts.
It's full of anthrax, baby powder, and sawdust. Like that's what the fuck that thing was mixed with. You can't get fucking sawdust out of your eyes. You're fucked in half. So that's what it is. It's sawdust in your eyes, and then anthrax for your lungs, and then the baby powder should just slap you across the face and make you look like a bitch. Ever since
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle, powder, and then whoosh, Smash. No, that was
Look at the 5 finger say to the face.
Yeah. See? It's a mix of those 3 combos. Doesn't matter where you go.
That does it.
Doesn't matter where you go. You mix those 3 combo together and you start slapping people. You're going to make waves, Anthony. Waves.
Let's go fight demons.
Yeah. Could you imagine there's like, oh, shit. There's Anthony and his Anthrax baby powder sawdust combo. Get the fuck in the house, everybody. Like,
run.
You know, is he just walking down the street with a leather satchel? You know, there's like, hey, can I have a business card? And you open it up and it's just fucking all that powder and shit inside of it. Like, oh, shit. Like, have you seen that thing on Instagram where those gigantic dudes fucking just do trust falls on everybody?
I've not seen that.
It's pretty hilarious, unless you're the person that gets trust falled on.
Oh yeah, you're gonna crumble like a Lego tower.
These 2 like huge ass dudes, like they'll just walk around like, "Hey, can you come here for a sec?" And then by now, all these people are just like, "No, fuck you, man. I know who you are," and try to run from him. But like he'll try to run up on him and hurry up and trust fall on him. And it's pretty funny. Or like they'll all be in an elevator. And the dude will be at the front of it, and there's like, oh, fuck. And they try to run away. But that's what it is. Like, you'll open up your satchel. Like, yeah, I think I got a business card right here. And then you open up your satchel and hurry up and bitch slap them.
Yeah.
It's like those things like back in the day, the Salem witch trials. You know what's fucked up about those is when they would either burn them or throw them in the river and drown them. They're like, if they live, then that's a proof that they're a witch.
And like, and if they drown, they were human.
So it's
a really messed up way to figure things out.
It is. How many fucking people survive being thrown into that metal fucking cage and thrown into the river? And how many people survive being burned to death? There's like, oh, yeah, damn it. We're 0 for 90. Like, what the fuck?
It's almost as if we've never encountered a witch. Exactly. It's very strange.
This next one, though, for sure, that's going to do it. You know, at what point do you say, hey, man, maybe this isn't the best fucking method? You know?
Yeah. But nobody gives up.
Yeah.
Never give up.
We're not a quitter. I can only imagine, like, fucking after like 800 deaths, there's finally one person that's like, you see, I told you. And now who's laughing? And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. We found one.
Gotcha. Dude.
It does work.
So
yeah.
Up. And then like, how do you apologize it? Hey man, sorry. I thought your sister was a fucking witch, so you know, I threw her in a metal cage and threw her at the bottom of the river.
Yeah, she broke up with me. She didn't like my gaming habit.
She must have been a witch. Because girls love men playing Call of Duty
all day and never answering the door.
Yes. But I thought it was good. It had an original, you know.
Yeah, it felt that's really the thing that kind of drew me in, is like it felt like its own idea.
Yeah.
Like this doesn't feel like anything we've watched before.
Nah, it wasn't, man. Like it was good. Like it's you know, it had the creepiness factor, but not the what do you call it?
Not the gore.
Yeah, the gore factor of it. You know, it just goes. You can be creepy without, you know, all that blood and guts and gore.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty funny though.
Yeah. Well, should close this one out.
Yeah. Close this out. Close out our bar tabs. And then,
all right.
Yeah, next time figure something out.
Oh yeah. Thank you for listening.
Yes. Until next time.
Thank you for listening listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you hear.